Good morning and happy Sabbath, church family at English Oaks, and hello to the kids there too. So for Children's Story today, I'm going to be talking to you about climbing. And not just any kind of climbing, but rock climbing. Over the past winter and the past year, I've gotten really into it. I've gotten really excited about it. And I've got some climbing experience under my belt now. And it's all because of my friend Clayton. Clayton's been climbing for a while, and ever since I moved here, we've done little bits together, but it's just been in this past year that we've really done a lot together as far as climbing goes. And so whenever I would like to go climbing, I'd head over to his house. And in his house, you go down the bank and he has a barn. And in the barn, he's got 3 climbing walls. And on those walls, he has routes, which is a specific pattern of holds that you use to get to the top, ranging from easy to very difficult. The easy ones, some of his kids made, which I found difficult at first. But the hardest one there is called Cupcake. And that one, Clayton is really the only one who is able to do it. And let me tell you, it's no piece of cake. So next I have to show you a video of one of my climbs. On belay.
Belay on.
Climbing.
Climb on. Remember to keep your weight in close to the wall. Look and strategize where you're going to put your next contacts. Up by your left knee. There's a good spot there for your left foot up by your left knee. There you go.
That's it.
Nice little hop. Now you can drive up good with your right foot and put all your weight in there. I got you.
Thanks. Okay, let's give that another go. That's the spirit.
You take a break.
Yeah. Okay.
Relax your muscles. Take them out. When you're ready, just refocus and try again.
Okay. Man, that's a long stretch on that one. Okay. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. So there's a couple lessons that I'd like to share with you that we can learn from climbing. So if you remember from the video, from the beginning to the end, my partner, who was belaying me, was guiding me every step of the way. He was telling me about where to put my hands, where to put my feet, what next move to go to, and your partner can see the beginning from the end. They have the bigger picture, right? And 3 things about your partner. Your partner needs to be trustworthy, your partner needs to be alert, and your partner needs to be knowledgeable. They need to know what they're doing. Because I wouldn't want someone who's not knowing what they're doing to belay me, and I wouldn't also want somebody who's sleeping on the job to belay me, and I would also like someone that I trust, because I'm not going to just anybody belay me. And so you can think about these things as our relationship with God. And another thing, there's three main components to climbing. You have your shoes, you have your harness, you have your rope. And we can think about the rope and the belayer as two things. We can make an analogy here. The rope is our connection to God, and the belayer is God. And so, as I said, my partner, my belayer, was guiding me each step of the way. That's what God does for us. Every step of the way, every season of life, He's there guiding us every day. And also, there's a couple key places there in my climb where the first place, off to the right, my foot slipped. And at that moment, I could have peeled off the wall, I could have fell, but my belayer is always there and ready because he's alert, he's trustworthy. He's not sleeping on the job. And then right at the end where I was just going for the last hold, I got too tired. My forearms were too pumped. I just couldn't go on. I had to let go. And the great thing is, my partner, my belayer, he's there. He's there to pick up the slack and make it so that I can rest. And that's what God does for us too. He makes it so that we can rest. When we can't go on, He picks us up and He gives us that rest. And there's a beautiful verse that goes along with this. It's found in Psalms 121, verses 1 to 3. And so here it is. I look up to the mountains. Does my help come from there? My help comes from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. He will not let you stumble. The one who watches over you will not slumber. So, kids, I want you to remember that God is the best belayer you will ever have in this entire world. He is trustworthy. He does not sleep on the job, and He knows what He's doing. He sees the big picture. I just want you to remember that, to always trust that your rope is connected to Jesus, and keep that rope connected to Him because He's never going to let you fall.